Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value, and my oh my, do we have more cabbage hands. Cabbage hands means you can't hold on to anything. They're just blah, you know? We're going to go over physical uranium, the price. We're going to go over URNM, the ETF, and a bunch of individual companies, just like I do on my daily technical analysis for uranium. I'm going to give you my opinion. It's just a financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. I'm riding this thing higher. I think that we are going to go copious amounts higher, but it's in the future. I do think we're going to have to relax or chill out for a little bit. I think we're going to go into a consolidation pattern, develop another pattern. It's going to be at a little bit higher base, and then we'll have to launch from that. But between now and then, we need to relax. So here we go. I'll jump into it. Here's uranium and what I'm seeing. So here's the physical price. I'm zoomed in a little bit. 2018, 19, 20, 2021. We've got this rocket ship move. It's coming back a little bit. And you know what? Everybody needs their account to go up every single day. They have to watch it go up every day, right? So if it's not going up, we might as well sell because cabbage hands are what we do, right? We got to sell when it goes down because we get afraid. And no, that's not what we do. What we do is we know that uranium's cheap. On this channel, we know that they're giving it away. We know it's cheap to gold. We know that it's under the cost curves. We know that they can't produce anything at $48 a pound. So why would we sell this? I don't know. I wouldn't sell it. But here's your URNM. This is the ETF. We are pulling on back. The sellers are still lurking out there. The volume kicked up a little bit. And what I do in these scenarios is I do nothing and I just wait. I wouldn't be buying. I wouldn't be selling. I wouldn't be doing anything. Wait for it to come on down. It may even come down below 70. Just be patient. Camco's coming on down too. Again, this has got a little bit of more momentum. It paused, and then the sellers stepped in. And what I do here is I do nothing. I just wait. It's got a little momentum. I would wait for the momentum to turn. Next Gen Energy, it looks like we got a little wick on the bottom, but usually what happens is you come down, you hit like this, it struggles to go higher, and then we get another little sell-off. I think we're probably going to go sideways for a little bit. That's my guess. And it's probably going to be applied to all this. So I would say this one's got a little bit more downside maybe. We got a lot of support at 55 cents or sideways to lower. And it's going to be like this for the majority of them. I have not seen buyers step in here and push this higher. We've got black candlesticks. Those are usually bearish and it wants to come back down, which we're seeing. So this could come a little bit lower. So I would wait. And we're seeing it across the entire sector. We're seeing it in standard uranium where I think it could potentially go lower. There's no buyers stepping in here pushing this higher. Fission 3.0, again, it looks like we're trying to consolidate and find buyers and sellers equaling each other. It's trying. But again, I wouldn't step in here. I'd wait. Pure Point looks like this could sell off a little bit. This is a bearish engulfing pattern. Buyers aren't stepping in here. The volume is dropping off. So it could go lower. Doesn't mean it will. Remember, this is only statistical probabilities. Base load doesn't look too bad. It's got a nice good hammer pattern. It could go up higher. There's some support right here. We're right at support. So that one looks better than the others. Sky Harbor, it's trying to find some footing here. That's why we're bouncing back and forth. Let it bounce some more. Denison Mines, again, we've got some support right here at about $1.40. We're selling off a little bit. Volume's coming down. I would just wait. I'm not here. Whenever a stock goes up, it goes up when it breaks something, or it goes from a base. Like we have a little base here. It came down, we developed this base. We had a bullish engulfing, a bullish engulfing here, and then we jumped higher. This has no base yet. It's still trying to find its footing. And right now it's just sticking its feet in quicksand. It's dropping down. We don't have a base to jump from. So in these scenarios, I just wait. And I would wait here. I mean, this is a bullish engulfing. It could go higher, but there's no base to jump from. This one, it kind of developed this little base to jump from. but it's got to develop a base. And UU selling off 10.3% down day today. Sell off in UEC. We still have selling pressure, guys, and I would wait. This could be a shoulder, head, shoulder. Uranium Royalty Corp. I mean, comparatively, this isn't that bad. We are coming to some support down here. Could this break or go lower? I mean, this could go lower. Just be careful out there. Encore, this looks like a shoulder, head, shoulder. It could come back down to $110, potentially. Maybe not. Remember, this is just statistical probabilities. And I would say this is probably likely going to go lower. Deep yellow looks like it's trying to find some footing. Volume's really low. Support's underneath at 75 cents. I'm not so keen to jump in yet. I'm just waiting. Bannerman, same thing. Wow, it's a big down day. Went way down to almost 18 cents. Support's down at 16 to 18 cents. Could go down a little lower. Momentum is going up on this one right here. Forces Metals, I mean, this pretty big down day. It finished kind of strong. Let it find some footing first. Global Atomic, I mean, a little bit of a wick on the bottom here. Sometimes they come down, they sell off, and they bounce a little bit. We're bouncing sideways, I think. Goviax, bouncing sideways to a little bit, sideways to lower. Your support's underneath you at 26 to 28 cents. LEU, if I were to guess, we would be heading lower. What happens is you come up, it doesn't have the muster to go any higher here. Black candlestick, black candlestick. The buyers can't push this any higher. I think it's going to, sellers could come in and sell it off a little bit. International Consolidated Uranium, bearish engulfing. I think we're going to head lower. If you were to throw some candlesticks in here, I can show you what I see. We've got this pattern that's developed here. See that? And it's consolidating upward, and we got a bearish engulfing. This is going to head lower. It's going to sell off. It's my guess. Peninsula Energy, it's trying to find its footing just like the rest. I think 0.16 is some good support. National, this Kazatomprom, again, I think we're going to head lower here. This is a pretty strong sell-off. Boss Energy, again, I'm inclined to say lower, even though the volume's tapering off. Sideways to lower. Blue Sky Uranium, man, there's no volume there. It's really low. Again, though, there's no footing here. I would say sideways to lower. Paladin, I'm guessing lower. And what the reason I'm looking at this, guys, is I'm looking at the candlesticks. We've got two big selling pressure days, two small up days where the buyers responded with absolutely nothing, and then the sellers came in and start selling again. So I think the momentum's going to continue to the downside, and that's what I'm looking at. Is I'm looking at these candlesticks on the right hand side here. Big selling pressure, no buying pressure, sideways to lower is my guess. And that's what I have for the day. Again, I'm an ultra uranium bull, but in the short term, there's a lot of selling pressure. Usually what happens is you get big moves, and then they have to consolidate for a little bit. We had a large move. So my guess is we're going to consolidate for a little bit. And the thing about investing is it's like a quarter of the move is up and 3/4 of the move is consolidating. So stocks move very little in the upward direction, and they sit and consolidate and do nothing for a good portion of the time. What we're looking for is an anomaly we'll call it an anomaly throughout time, where we go up massively and money flows into these things. That happens during expansionary phases of real estate, and that's what is coming in front of us. We're just early to this game. Doesn't mean that this can't go up. And that's why I don't want to get out of it. I want to be in it. I can't not be in this stuff. That's my viewpoint. I am such a bull that I have to hold it. I don't care if it goes down. I don't care if it goes up. Doesn't matter. Something happens and this thing rockets higher, I'm in it. And it can happen at any time. But looking at the charts, I still think some of them, they have a lot of selling pressure, and I think we have to consolidate for a little while before moving higher. If you guys like these technical analysis updates, leave a comment below, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.